Angry protesters at US Embassy says arrest Atiku and Dino Melaye now. Some group of protesters in Abuja has on Monday, 6th July 2020 invaded the US Embassy, demanding an investigation into the alleged connection between former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, Timi Frank, Senator Dino Melaye, and other senior members of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) and popular Instagram celebrity Mr. Raymond Abbas Igbalode, aka Hush Puppy. The group, tagged Concerned Citizen Forum (CCF), were seen demonstrating with banners, placards on the highway and marched to the US Embassy in Abuja, requesting for the immediate apprehension of Atiku, Melaye, and other PDP members linked to the fraudster. The group submitted a letter to the US Ambassador and the Federal Bureau of Investigation demanding for a prompt action into investigating the alleged connection between Hush Puppy and some members of the PDP. Some notable words on the placards reads: "Say no to fraud. Interpol, act now. Interpol, act and arrest Dino Melaye. Show me your friend and I will tell you who you are. Every eye should investigate Atiku Abubakar," amongst others. Thank you for listening to this news. Well, my viewers, this is what we are talking about. You see, these are politicians. When you hold them here, they'll move to the other side. When you hold them here, they'll change. When you hold them here, they will swap to the other side. I don't know. They are just too skillful in terms of corruption. They are just too skillful in terms of thefts. Our Nigerian politicians will never change. Will never change. Okay, they have been caught. They have been caught in a way whereby they in how they do dump money in international banks, and now because they don't want any further suspiciousness and further catchings to come up, they decide to make do with a fraudster like Hush Puppy to defraud Nigeria. You can see that when we are talking about, when we say that when we are saying that, when we are calling Satan, to me, I will tell you that Satan does not exist. Yes, the Satan that we see is the human being itself. Is the devil that lives inside the human being. He is the evil person inside the human being is the Satan. That evil person that speaks to the human being, that makes the human being to be doing what is not supposed to do, is the Satan we are talking about. So that is the devil we are saying. Alright? And that is the devil that is controlling these politicians, making them to be stealing unnecessarily, making them to be intimidating, and making life difficult for their fellow Nigerians. You can imagine. This is totally bad. It's a disgrace to Nigeria. I'm totally disappointed that our politicians will go too far. Okay. It is the same politicians that will be telling you that fraudsters should be apprehended. Fraudsters should be jailed. When they discover a criminal that robbed a bank, or a fraudster that's like Yahoo, that has break into someone's account, it is this same politician that will take it up and make sure that this person is taken to the court, is arrested, is jailed, and all of that. At the end of the day, they will be the one to put the person behind bar. Now look at them. They became the greatest fraudster. They are even more than the fraudsters that we do catch on daily basis. You see, this is what you're saying. Not of recent, Āñgry Uzor Kalu was taken to jail, calling him a criminal and all of that. Unknown to them, unknown to Nigerians, that we have people that are even more tougher and professional in stealing and in fraud than Āñgry Uzor Kalu. Ha! Abba, Nigeria, we will never change. This is what we are known for. Corruption, and that is why the international country has placed us, the international organization has placed us as one of the greatest corrupt country in the world. You can imagine. Āñgry Uzor Kalu was apprehended and taken to jail. Many of them were mocking him, calling him all sorts of names and all of that. Unknown to Nigerians that we have people that are 10 times more than Āñgry Uzor Kalu. My viewers, I will say that with immediate effect, even without thinking much about it. These senators or these governors that has anything in common with Hush Puppy should be apprehended and jailed with immediate effect. There should be no sympathy, because Hush Puppy is a professional fraudster. Nigerians should not even have sympathy on him. I'm happy that the international organization and the international country are doing something about him, to let you know how international this guy is in fraud. Even international countries are taking up his case, and they are very serious in making sure that they deal with him and put him behind bar. They are even insisting to keep him in their own jail instead of in Nigerian prison, because Nigerian prison is a transparency prison. Transparency prison in the sense that keeping him in Nigerian prison, I tell you, under 1 week the young man will be set free, given one unnecessary reasons or reasons that doesn't exist. You understand? So my viewers, the fact is that Nigeria as a country, we are not trying. We are not trying in realities. We keep doing things that are not worthy of emulation. Look at this is once a Nigerian who decide to base abroad and be frauding people internationally and everywhere. You can imagine. See the level he has taken his own fraud to. Haba, I am calling on the federal government not to sleep, because this man has really dealt with Nigerians. Just like the Americans are not sleeping on us are not sleeping on this matter. Alright, so my viewers, I don't know what your comments concerning this news may be, but please don't forget to leave them behind. Click on the subscription buttons as well as bell buttons to get updated whenever we upload any new video.